Okay, that was Spanish ballad. When you're working on this one, it's a continuation of learning the notes on the first string that we did, that were up higher on the fretboard. Okay. All the bass notes are open strings. Okay, it's in 3/4, so that means you just have 3 beats per measure. If you look at beats 2 and 3, beats 2 and 3 are always B and G. So it's a B on the second beat and a G on the third beat. Okay, so all the notes that we've gone over that you learned are on the first beat. Okay, so first measure is G, second E, third G, fourth measure oops. Okay, that's all it is. You're playing, it's an arpeggio, so you're letting the notes ring, right? The first note on every beat is really sustaining for 3 beats. For example, first measure is right. So you hold on that G and then the E and then the G while you play the descending arpeggio. So you have, okay, you see what I mean? And be sure to use those fingers, okay? It helps. You got to use A, M, and then I. Okay, so it's A right here. That's your A finger. M, and then I. So the A is always playing the note on the first string. The M is always playing the second string, and the I is always playing the third. Okay, and then of course the thumb plays the bass note. Okay, and the bass note's not at every measure. It's every now and then. Okay. When you play the first beat of each measure, you want to go ahead and let that note sustain. Okay, so you do want to use those specific fingers. Okay, A, M, and then I. A, M, I, A, M, I. Continue the pattern throughout. Okay, and then again, the goal here is to get through the whole piece, playing those notes that we've learned, crawling up, that ascend on the guitar, on the first string going up. Okay. While at the same time playing other notes that arpeggio. Okay. Okay. So work on that. I'm also adding some vibrato. Some of you guys in guitar 3 and 4. Well, everyone, start thinking about that. That's just playing the note and adding, well, vibrato to the note to bring it out more. Okay. Okay, so work on that. And another thing I forgot to mention, the guide fingers. Okay, a guide finger is when you lift your finger up, not completely off the string, but your finger's still on the string, and you're using the string as a guide to play, right? So let's go over where the guide finger would be, starting from the very beginning. You have nothing yet. Okay, so that whole first line, it doesn't use a guide finger. Okay, no guide finger involved on that first line. Let's take a look at the second line. You jump up to that B on the 7th fret. Okay, second line doesn't use a guide finger either. Okay. Okay. Guide finger you're going to need on the third line. Okay, so let's take a look at measure 13. You play an open E, not an open, you play a high E, right? Way up there on the 12th fret, you're going to play that E, and then you go to the D. You're going to use a guide finger right there on 13 and 14. Okay, again, a guide finger is when you lift your finger, not completely off the string, but the finger still stays on the string and slides back. So you're going to play the 12th fret, then you're going to go back to the 10th fret. Okay, so between measure 13 and 14 is a guide finger. Okay, again, that just means you're holding down the note and you don't lift off all the way completely. Okay, let's go on. Okay, measure 17 and 18. You're going from the 7th fret to the 5th fret. You see that? 7th fret to the 5th fret. Okay, that finger is going 7th fret, lifting up but not completely off the string, and then you slide back to the 5th fret, which is your A. Let's go on to measure 19. Measure 20 to 21 is going to be a guide finger as well. You're playing the A, which is the 5th fret, and you're going to the 3rd fret. So you're going to play this. Measure 20. Measure 20. Okay, so measure 20 to 21. Okay. And yeah. Also take a look at the key signature is between the treble clef and the time signature. There's a sharp there and it's on the F. Okay, that's in the key of E minor, which means all the Fs are sharp. And luckily there's no Fs. There's no F sharps in this piece. So, but it's a good thing to see, because we are going to cover that soon. So the space between your treble clef and your time signature is the key signature, and that tells you what notes or what accidentals you may have to use for the specific notes. Again, if you notice that sharp symbol is on the F, so that means everywhere there's an F, it's going to have to be sharp.